Why, have you looked into the New World Order? Are you familiar with and just a little bit concerned about the World Economic Forum and BlackRock?
Yeah, we can't give you your money back for that. Yeah, no. You'd have to talk to the people on Wall Street. Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Illuminati? Because if you have said yes to any of the aforementioned questions, you might be a conspiracy theorist. Now, if you said yes to little old number 2, the World Economic Forum and BlackRock, then people on the left simply thinking you're on the right because you're looking into it. If you said yes to number 3 or all them questions, then you're going to want to hear from our sponsors. Butt Plugs America. That's right. Get your ass down to buttplugsam.com. Why? Because we got all shapes and sizes, and it's the American way. So we even shape some of them in our 3D printers like American presidents. You can fix any kind of leakage, wheezing, spittering, or spattering in your nether regions. And if you notice any of that spattering on your partner or on your clothing and pillows, then you just put it right back in the box. Don't sanitize it. I'll do that for you. And you ship it on out. Now, why did I say don't sanitize it? Because I'm going to take it down to the laboratory. I'm going to extract your DNA, all those little crusties. I'm going to get that biome info, and then I'm going to figure out when you're going to die, what you're going to die of, and I'm going to sell that to the insurance companies. Why? Because that's the American way. And you ain't a commie from the CCP, is you? I didn't think so. But even if you were, as long as you change it from yuan down to the US dollar, the greatest currency in the world, I'll sell you my butt plugs. Back to the original programming. Hey, folks, watch this shit about BlackRock.
BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, these are 3 of the largest financial institutions. They manage about $20 trillion, almost as much capital as the U.S. GDP in the hands of 3 institutions. Mm-hmm. But what they're mostly doing isn't just this socially responsible investing thing through their ESG funds. It's a common misconception. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny part of what they do, like less than 2% or something, okay? Most of what they do is they're actually just providing index funds to the general population, people who think they own the S&P 500. Who think they own Apple and Nike and you know, whatever you name the company, Exxon, Chevron, et cetera. But the key is they're not divesting through those funds. They're investing in the whole market. In fact, who are the top shareholders of Disney and Paramount Pictures, of Apple and Microsoft, of Exxon and Chevron? It's the same companies. Actually, it's the same large shareholders are the institutions that hold these firms. They're using the money of everyday citizens to do it, but they're changing the behaviors of those underlying companies by voting their shares and by advocating for policies in the boardroom that change the companies themselves. So here it's not divesting from Apple because they didn't do a racial equity audit. It's being invested in Apple and making Apple do a racial equity audit at their company last year that Apple itself did not want to do. Apple's board said, absolutely not. BlackRock and State Street said, actually, you're going to do it because we're your shareholders and we're the ones that demand it. Now, the funny part is, it's not like Larry Fink or BlackRock is the actual shareholder. It's probably most listeners to this program whose money is invested in their funds but don't know that their money is being voted in this direction. So that's the key with the main where the main action is on the ESG debate isn't the divestment game.
Yeah.
It's the voting game.
Now that's some fucked up shit.